you're gonna be able to hit the water today, man. Looks like this rain is about to come in. But worst case scenario, man, I'll get a chance to go over some of the baits that we use and some of the techniques that we use for this early fall transition, man. Y'all stay tuned, check us out. As of right now, matter of fact, right now, go ahead and click thumbs up, man. And those of you who have not subscribed, how about go ahead and just subscribe to the channel, man. And also, we just want to thank the ones that support the channel, man, in advance, man. Y'all stay tuned. I didn't realize the camera was on. Well, the way the weather is looking, we might not be able to do any fishing, but I can still show you the baits. Yeah, I can still show you the baits. That's what I'll do. Stay tuned. Stay tuned for the Team Perfect Cut show. Yeah. It's fall time. You gotta match the hats, baby. You gotta match the hat. If you ain't matching the hat, you ain't gonna get yourself a catch. The Bill Lewis. It's one of my favorite baits to fish in the fall, man. As you can see, man, all the teeth marks all over this thing, man. This thing really catch some big ones, man. And it just matches the hatch for the fall, man. So y'all might want to check this original. The old Bill Lewis. I mean, this bait just flat out, they get her done. I mean, it just flat out, they get her done. Also, you guys, my number 2 bait will be, it's a jig head with a blade on it, man. And I've been running it with a little Kitech on the end of it. Here at West Point, man, this thing has been tremendous, man. We done caught some nice ones on it. You can throw it in grass and just pop it through. Some of the same areas you would throw your bladed jig or your chatterbait in. This bait works tremendous, man. It's just a 3/8 ounce jig head with a blade on it, so you can feel the vibration, so it kind of draws fish to you, especially when you got some muddy water situations and things like that, man. This is my number 2 bait, man. All right, y'all, my number 3 bait, man, is a new bait that I started throwing this year, man, from Live Target, man. It's a bait that mimics a spinnerbait. I throw it in all the same areas that I throw my spinnerbait in, but it mimics bait fish. As you know that right now, man, you got bait fish all over the lake, man. Shad is swimming, fish are schooling on shad. So what this does is it mimics the bait fish. Sometimes I call it the small Alabama rig, but this thing does tremendous, man. It goes through the water, man. You can see the flash. You can pop this bait through water. You'll see the reflection, and it has a vibration as well. This little spinner in the middle does a vibration motion, so it definitely draws fish to you, man. You guys, if you have not tried this bait, it's by Live Target, man. They call it the spinner rig, man. This thing does tremendous this time of season, man. And I done caught some monsters on this thing, man. So you guys really need to check this one out as well. Okay, you guys, last but not least, man, I throw a Wacky Rig Cinco this time of year, or a weightless Cinco, but I found at West Point, under the docks and things of that sort, I throw it on a little 1/16 ounce head, man, and I throw that thing Wacky Rig, man. I bring out my old Fairy one, my spinning rig, man. I throw it on about 8-pound test and 100% fluorocarbon, and I really don't have a brand purpose, but you know, for tournament purposes, you may want to use Yamamoto's. But for price point, man, you can just grab you a bag of these Yams, man, and get out there and catch you a couple of big ones, man. But I put them on Wacky Rig on this hook, man, 1/16 ounce, man. So you guys should try that out as well, man. This thing seems to work when nothing else works. You just can't beat it. I mean, In any situation, man, when it's super hot outside, I go to this technique. And sometimes, yeah, and when it's cold, I use it as well, man. So you can't beat this technique, but especially in this fall transition, man, this thing does wonders out on West Point. Hold up, wait a minute, I forgot one. This time of year, man, I throw a ghost pattern. I wouldn't necessarily say a ghost pattern, but a white pearl or some type fluke bait, a jerk bait, a soft jerk bait. And I throw it weightless, man. I throw it on a hook similar to this, man, and I just kind of rig this thing up. Another bait that will work well if the fish or your bait fish are real small, you can go to the Fluke Junior as well. This color here seems to work miracles this time of year because, like I said, the shad are schooling all over the lake, man, and the fish come up shallow. So I just take this bait and I work it in the up shallow right now. I mean, anywhere from 3 to 6 foot water, and I just give it a pop, pop, pause. I work it a little faster than I would normally work it for wintertime. Wintertime, I do the same technique, but I do it real slow. I kind of pop the bait and I let it set or dead stick for a while, but I could not leave you guys without telling you about this technique. This particular one has a chartreuse tail on it, so it just seems to work well for me this time of year.